Welcome to Love Up lesson number 2. You've sat down, you've pressed play, you're listening, you're here, and that really matters. These Love Up lessons are designed to help you strengthen your love so you can access it more during the day. So before we jump in, make sure you're sitting comfortably with something to write on for later. A pen and paper are ideal, but your phone will do. Okay, I am really excited for this one. Our second Love Up lesson is, I am in a relationship with everything. Write it down. I am in a relationship with everything. Now, we often think of relationships as something we have with people, friends, family, colleagues, but this lesson asks us to go deeper. You are in a relationship with everything in your existence, your body, your surroundings, your habits, your belongings, and perhaps most importantly, your thoughts. Your relationship with your thoughts affects everything else. So we're going to focus on the thoughts in this lesson. We've all heard the advice around thinking positively, but I want you to notice the subtle differences here. This lesson reminds us that it perhaps doesn't matter what the specific type of thought is. It's our relationship with that thought that matters. And there might be a time today where you just can't inject gratitude into the moment, where you can't find the positivity in the situation. Well, lesson number 2 reminds us that we are in a relationship with not being able to find the positivity and all the thoughts that come along with it. We're in a relationship with that. It's not actually the type of thoughts we're having that should take our focus. It's our relationship with that thought that should take the focus. So for example, I've had to work really deeply with my relationship with judgmental thoughts. We know from lesson number 1, I get what I give, that judgmental thoughts, they're not helping me. So I spent a lot of time trying to change them. I tried to suppress them. I tried to force them away. I resented them. Again, lesson number 1, I get what I give, tells us that this only created more of the same. And guess what? The judgmental thoughts, they just kept on coming. So then I noticed my relationship with them. I realized I got a kick out of those judgmental thoughts, that they actually made me feel important, better, right, justified. My relationship with my judgmental thoughts was an enabling one. I was enabling the very thoughts I was trying to erase. So my work changed. I didn't focus on changing the thoughts anymore. I focused on having an open and honest relationship with them, or a higher quality relationship with them, one that listened and acknowledged, but didn't enable. Think about a human relationship you have with someone you love. When you focus on this relationship, being open and honest, it flows better. Boundaries are clearer, it's lighter, it's happier. Your relationship with your thoughts is exactly the same, and perhaps even more important. Yet so many of us have a shameful, resentful, or a passive relationship with our thoughts. If a human relationship was built on shame, resentment, or passiveness, we would see it as a toxic relationship, a low-quality relationship. Well, it's the same with our thoughts. But most of us have a toxic relationship with our thoughts, rather than an open and honest one. We don't even realize this because our thoughts are so loud and take up so much space that the relationship they exist in is forgotten about. Our focus just flows towards the thought itself. So instead of feeding a toxic thought with a shameful, enabling, embarrassed, or defensive relationship, shift that relationship towards an open and honest one, a higher quality one. We can acknowledge that the toxic thought is there. We can even smile at the toxic thought, just like you would in a healthy, high-quality relationship. That is an open and honest relationship. It's a powerful one because it burns out the toxicity. It doesn't feed it, it doesn't enable it. It sees it for what it is. Likewise, you may have a toxic relationship with positive thoughts. You may stifle them, turn them into negative ones, not believe in them, ignore them. Be open and honest with them. See them, validate them. Have a healthy relationship with them. Have a high quality relationship with them. So up until now, your relationship with your thoughts has most likely been built unconsciously. But like any relationship, we can reshape them. And that's why today's focus phrase is, today, I get to choose the quality of my relationships. Remember, that means your relationship with people, yes, but also your relationship with your thoughts, your emotions, and everything in the world around you. But start with your thoughts. So let's repeat that focus phrase now and write it down. Today, I get to choose the quality of my relationships. This is your focus phrase for the day. Use it as a weight, repeating it, feeling it, and coming back to it throughout the day, through the challenging moments and through the amazing moments. Now let's take a few minutes to practice feeling this lesson. Sitting comfortably, close your eyes, and take a breath. As we do in every Love Up practice, rate how you feel right now. 1 is calm, grounded, and steady. 10 is chaotic, anxious, and unsettled. Rate yourself on this scale. Give yourself a number and pocket it for later. Now bring your attention to the thoughts running through your mind and notice them like pets in a pet shop. Some of the thoughts are cute, some are harsh, some are just noisy. The thoughts are your pets. You are the owner. You can't change the pet. It's already there. But you can shape the relationship you have with it. So what type of relationship do you have right now with your thoughts, with your pets? Now repeat today's Love Up lesson in your mind. I am in a relationship with everything. Bring your focus to a thought that's louder than the rest, or a thought that's been popping up a lot. Again, treat it like a pet that wants a scratch behind the ears. Say hello to it. Acknowledge it. Now speak directly to that thought. Today, I get to choose the quality of our relationship. Instead of fighting it, ignoring it, or believing in it, choose an open, honest, higher quality relationship to have with it. Repeat the focus phrase in your mind. Today, I get to choose the quality of our relationship. Now shift your focus to the center of your chest. Notice how your body feels when you say this phrase. Today, I get to choose the quality of my relationships. If nothing shifts, that's okay. The practice is in the choosing. Bring yourself back to your rating from earlier. How do you feel now? Has that number changed? Rate your state again. Whatever you notice, meet it with today's focus phrase. Today, I get to choose the quality of my relationships. Take one more deep breath and open your eyes. Well done. Now before moving on, write down a few sentences about what you experienced. It could be something small, maybe you noticed a pattern in your thoughts or something about your relationships. Then write today's lesson and focus phrase 3 times each so it sticks with you. And if you can download today's Love Up reminder and set it as your phone wallpaper or take a photo of it, it's even better. It'll help support you during the day. Remember, you can share any takeaways or questions in the Focus Fit Club and keep the learning going. Well done. Keep coming back to your lesson and the focus phrase throughout the day. Let's love up.